The New Year Honours 1903 were appointments by Edward VII to various orders and honours to reward and highlight good works by members of the British Empire. They were published on the 1st of January 1903. The recipients of honours are displayed here as they were styled before the new honour and arranged by honour, with classes and then divisions as appropriate. Order of the Bar. Knights Grand Cross His Highness Asaf Jah Muzaffar al-Mamalik Nizam al-Mulk Nizam Ud-Daula Nawab Mir Samarbab Ali Khan Bahadur Fatehjang of Hyderabad GCSI. Knights Commander Colonel Charles Cummin Egerton CBDSO ADC. Colonel Arthur George Hammond VC CBDSO. Order of the Star of India. Knights Grand Commander the Right Honourable George Francis Hamilton, commonly called Lord George Francis Hamilton, His Highness Raja Sarama Varma of Kochi KCSI. Knights Commanders Denzil Charles Jelfibitson ESQ CSI. Indian Civil Service Member of the Council of the Governor-General of India. Rear Admiral Charles Carter Drury, Commander-in-Chief of His Majesty's Naval Forces in the East Indies. Henry Martin Winterbotham ESQ CSI. Indian Civil Service Member of the Council of the Governor of Fort St. George. James Monteith ESQ CSI. Indian Civil Service Member of the Council of the Governor of Bombay. Lieutenant Colonel Donald Robertson CSI. Indian Staff Corps, resident in Mysore and Chief Commissioner of Coorg. Andrew Henderson Leith Fraser ESQ CSI. Indian Civil Service Chief Commissioner of the Central Provinces. Hugh Shakespeare Barnes ESQ CSI. Indian Civil Service Secretary to the Government of India in the Foreign Department. Surgeon General William Roe Hooper CSI. Indian Medical Service President of the Medical Board at the India Office. Colonel Sir Colin Campbell Scott Moncrief KCMG CSI. Royal Engineers President of the Indian Irrigation Commission. His Highness Raja Kirti SAH of Tarry Garhwal CSI. Kunwar Ranbir Singh of Patiala. Companion Sir Edward Fitzgerald Law KCMG. Member of the Council of the Governor-General of India. Charles Stewart Bailey ESQ. Indian Civil Service Agent to the Governor-General in Central India. Edward Townshend Candy ESQ. Indian Civil Service Queen Judge of the High Court of Judicature at Bombay. Gabriel Stokes ESQ. Indian Civil Service Chief Secretary to the Government of Madras and an additional member of the Council of the Governor of Fort St. George for making laws and regulations. Major General Trevor Bruce Tyler, Royal Artillery, Inspector General of Artillery in India. Harvey Adamson ESQ. Indian Civil Service Judicial Commissioner of Upper Burma. William Henry Lockington Impey ESQ. Indian Civil Service Officiating Chief Secretary to the Government of the United Provinces, and a member of the Council of the Lieutenant Governor of the United Provinces for making laws and regulations. William Charles McPherson ESQ. Indian Civil Service Officiating Secretary to the Government of Bengal, General and Revenue Departments, and a member of the Council of the Lieutenant Governor of Bengal for making laws and regulations. Colonel St. George Corbett Gore, Royal Engineers, Surveyor General of India. Lieutenant Colonel James Alexander Lawrence Montgomery, Indian Staff Corps, Commissioner of the Rawalpindi Division of the Punjab. Reginald Henry Craddock ESQ. Indian Civil Service Commissioner of the Jabalpur Division of the Central Provinces. Colonel Henry Doveton Hutchinson, Indian Staff Corps, Assistant Military Secretary at the War Office. Major Hugh Daly CIE, Indian Staff Corps, Deputy Secretary to the Government of India in the Foreign Department. Raja Ban Bahari Kapoor of Burdwan, Nawab Mumtaz-ud Daulah Muhammad Faiz Ali Khan of Pathasu, lately a member of the Council of the Lieutenant Governor of the United Provinces for making laws and regulations, Sardar Badan Singh of Malord in the Ludhiana district of the Punjab. Order of the Indian Empire, Knights Grand Commander His Highness Shri Padmanabha Dasavanji Balarama Varma Kulashakara Kiritapati Mani Sultan Maharaja Raja Rama Raja Bahadur Shamshajang of Travancore GCSI, His Highness Farzandi Arjamanda Kadat Paiwandola I Englishia Barabansama Raja I Rajagan Raja Sahira Singh Malwanda Bahadur of Nabha, GCSI, Knights Commander Sir Lawrence Hugh Jenkins, Chief Justice of the High Court of Judicature at Bombay, Herbert Thurkel White ESQ, CIE, Indian Civil Service, Chief Judge of the Chief Court of Lower Burma, Charles Lewis Upper ESQ, CSI, Indian Civil Service, Financial Commissioner of the Punjab, and a member of the Council of the Lieutenant Governor of the Punjab for making laws and regulations, Surgeon General Benjamin Franklin, CIE, Indian Medical Service, Honorary Physician to the King, Director General, Indian Medical Service, and Sanitary Commissioner with the Government of India, Frederick Augustus Nicholson, ESQ, CIE, Indian Civil Service, first member of the Board of Revenue, Madras, and an additional member of the Council of the Governor of Fort St. George for making laws and regulations, Arthur Upton Fanshawe, ESQ, CSI, Indian Civil Service, Director General of the Post Office of India, Walter Roper Lawrence, ESQ, CIE, Indian Civil Service, Private Secretary to His Excellency the Viceroy of India, John Elliott, ESQ, CIE, Meteorological Reporter to the Government of India and Director General of Indian Observatories, Raja Daraj Nahar Singh of Shahpura in Rajputana, Gangadhar Rao Ganesh, alias Balasahib Patwar Dan, Chief of Miraj in the southern Maratha country, Sardar Ghaus Bax Raisani, the Premier Chief of the Sarawans, Balochistan, Maharaja Harbalab Narayan Singh Bahadur of Sonbursa, Bengal, CIE, Maharaja Pashkar Kishan Parshad, Minister to His Highness the Nizam of Hyderabad, Puma Nursing Aero Krishnamurti, CIE, Dewan of Mysore, Maharaja Gaud Narayana Gajapati Rao of Visakhapatnam, CIE, Companions Colonel Ernest Debrath, Indian Staff Corps, Joint Secretary to the Government of India in the Military Department, Pratal Chanda Chatterjee, Ray Bahadur, Judge of the Chief Court of the Punjab, Frederick Maclean, ESQ, Director General of Telegraphs in India, Walter Bernard Winton, ESQ, Chief Engineer and Secretary to the Government of Madras in the Public Works Department, Colonel Trevretan Rashli Win, Agent and Chief Engineer of the Bengal Nagpur Railway, Honorary Aide-de-Camp to the Viceroy of India, and Commandant of the Bengal Nagpur Railway Volunteer Rifle Corps, Algernon Elliott, ESQ, Officiating Commissioner of the Hyderabad Assigned Districts, Major Charles Arnold Campbell, Indian Staff Corps, Officiating Political Resident in the Persian Gulf, Herbert William Cameron Carnduff, ESQ, Indian Civil Service, Deputy Secretary to the Government of India in the Legislative Department, Lieutenant Colonel William Locke, General List Infantry, Principal of Mayo College at Ajmer, Lieutenant Colonel Gerald Bomford, MD, Indian Medical Service, Principal of the Medical College, Calcutta, Lieutenant Colonel John Hodding, VD, Commandant of the Bihar Light Horse, Edward Giles, ESQ, Director of Public Instruction, Bombay, Henry King Beecham, ESQ, Sheriff of Madras, Editor of the Madras Mail, Hajabai Manekji Rustamji, ESQ, Sheriff of Calcutta, Havilandla Mejra, ESQ, Indian Civil Service, lately Magistrate and Collector of Patna, and Chairman of the Patna Municipality. Robert Nathan, ESQ, Indian Civil Service, late Under Secretary to the Government of India in the Home Department, and Secretary to the Indian Universities Commission. Major Alfred William Moorcock, MB.FRS, Indian Medical Service, Superintendent of the Indian Museum. Arthur Hill, ESQ, Executive Engineer, 1st grade, Bombay Presidency. Douglas Donald, ESQ, Commandant of the Border Military Police and Sanyana Rifles, Kohat. Jagadish Chandra Bose, Professor of the Presidency College at Calcutta. Naib Muhammad Sharif Khan, Khan of Dir. Mata Shuja ul-Mulk of Chitral. Mir Muhammad Nazim Khan, Mir of Hunza. Raja Sikandar Khan of Nagar. William Dixon Cruikshank, ESQ, Secretary and Treasurer of the Bank of Bengal. Thomas Jewel Bennett, ESQ, of the Times of India, Bombay. John O'Brien Saunders, ESQ, Proprietor and Editor of the Englishman, Calcutta. Henry Wendon, ESQ, Agent of the Great Indian Peninsula Railway. Charles Henry Wilson, ESQ, Manager of the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, and Vice President of the Rangoon Municipal Committee. Khan Bahadur Maulvi Khudar Baks, of Patna. Rao Bahadur Shyam Sundar Lai, Dewan of Kishangar in Rajputana. Rao Bahadur Mushi Bar Makund Das Dewan Bahadur, Member of the Alva State Council. Robert Harriet Henderson, ESQ, Superintendent of the Tarapur Company's Gardens in the Kasha District, Assam. Nawab Hafiz Muhammad Abdullah Khan, Elizai, of Dera Ismail Khan, Honorary Commandant of the 15th Bengal Cavalry. Kun Kyi Sorbwa of Mongnai, in the southern Shan states. Mir Merullah Khan, Raisani, Nazim of Mekran, Balochistan. Naib Fatah Ali Kari, Kasultash, of Lahore. Mahamarapadhyaya Pandit Gang-Udar Shastri, Professor of the Sanskrit College at Benares. Faridor Uji Jamshedji, ESQ, Private Secretary to His Highness the Nizam's Minister at Hyderabad. Charles Henry West, ESQ, Personal Assistant to the Adjutant General in India.